Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. My name is Julia. Thank you for tuning into your Avalon Rituals Lenormand reading. Before we start this reading for August 2020, I want to start with a little tuning into the energies. You might know this already from the other Lenormand readings on this channel. So if you would like to receive some healing from this magical place called Avalon, or just some relaxation, you are invited to just close your eyes and enjoy the singing bowl that I'm going to play for you now. Otherwise, I would say just go to 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30. This is where your reading is going to start, and you will see this because the cards will be laid out in front of you on the table. So everybody who's still here for a little bit of relaxation, please close your eyes if you like. Take a deep breath into your belly, and then with the breathing out, you release everything that doesn't serve you anymore, that is keeping you low, and all the negative and low vibrational energies that can just leave your system. So I am going to switch the camera perspective so that you can see your cards as well. And then we're going to dive into your August. Okay, so if this is your first Lenormand, you need to know that you are in this deck as well. You are this woman, no matter of your gender, number 29, and your love interest or the most important person in your life in this month is the male person here. So this could in generally mean just be like another person, but again, it could be your significant other or a flirt, a date, an ex-partner. And let's see what comes up. What you also need to know is that some of the cards have a couple of meanings. So of course, if you buy or book your private reading and you have specific questions, it's always a little bit more easy to go into a reading with specific questions. Otherwise, if you're just interested what shows up, I'm always giving you options, which is what I'm going to do here as well. I hope you can see all the cards have a slightly different setting this time. I like to try something new here. So what I can see is that you are in the house of love. So it seems like something related to your emotions, to your feelings, is something you're really looking at in the month of August. It seems very present for you. It might be that you're taking a journey because this is your house. So I'm trying to explain a little bit why I jump from card to card. So at first I'm going to have a look, where are you? So you are in the house of love, which is like, okay, seems like love, romantic feelings, or your emotions seems to be a big part, as I've already said. So now I'm going to go into the house that is your placement here. So this position would be your placement, and we have the ship, which means it could be that you're longing for something. It could mean that you're going somewhere. Maybe you're taking a journey. Maybe something that is far away, which means there is this character of longing for something that is far away. There could be something here as well. I want to now go from one topic to the next, try to get as much as possible in this reading. And what we do see here is that there is some sort of transformation going on with you. It might be that something is ending, some phase might going to end, but it seems like that's a good thing actually. It seems like this is a solution to something because we have the key here. And also this is what you're thinking about. You're thinking about a key, the solution, new insights about some sort of conflict. Maybe some sort of conflict related to something that is ending, because this is the house of the coffin. So it might be that there is a conflict related to something that is either stagnant or that is ending. Or maybe there is some sadness related to something that has already ended. But I do see a positive change, a transformation, and a solution coming. The solution in itself, always a good thing to look at also, is in the house of the stars. So it seems like some sort of solution could be clarity, because the stars stand for clarity. So it might be that something is getting clear to you, or maybe it's about clear communication that is going to be a key. But it could also stand for spirituality, because the stars are also a symbol for spirituality. So in that case, the star could mean, the key could be spirituality. It might be that there are some messages coming in, some short messages, some quick communication that is very much about compliments, maybe a flirt, about some appreciation or a meeting, which could also be here related to transforming something. Because again, the storks are a transformation. So in general, even if you do have the conflicts here on top of you and related to some sort of stagnant energy or some sort of ending, I do feel there's a positive change coming your way, a solution. And yeah, the birds, sometimes the birds can stand for nervousness and stress, but I do feel it's more like the character, that's a thing, right? So the birds, that's exactly what I mean with the cards can have different meanings. So the birds could stand for stress and being nervous, something being a little bit chaotic. But I do have very good cards around here, so I would say there are some nice messages coming in for you. This is your immediate environment. What I want to do now is check your, let's put this up again, check your further environment, and I'm going to do it here. It's like basically going up and here and one and here and that. But anyway, this is basically the cards that I can read for you as well. So it's this and this card and this card. The next would be here, but we don't have a card here. So it seems like you're going to get a message from a friend. Maybe a friend is worrying. Maybe there are some worries related to the friend, or some fear of loss related to a friend. And there is going to come in some messages. The dog could also stand for support and help. Maybe you're going to get a letter from someone who's supporting or helping you, or from some sort of support and help, some communication about help. Maybe this is something where you worry about this sort of help coming in, or the letter coming in, or the communication. So the mice always can stand for loss or something that is getting less. Maybe a letter is coming in that some sort of support is getting less. So going now to the love, because you are in the house of love. I want to see what do we have here around the topic of love. So the love is in the house of the Tower, and that is, well, it seems like the Tower means someone withdrawing. It's like setting boundaries, saying no. It's a very cold environment. So I do feel it might be that there is some sort of that someone, and we do have the Tower here next to the heart as well. Maybe someone is withdrawing the love, which should be a very lucky thing, actually. I do feel like there might be a withdrawal of love. Maybe you maybe you are withdrawing, and the clover is always about luck or something that comes in quite quick. It might be that relatively quick that comes in someone withdrawing some sort of feelings, or taking over control again. And the interesting thing is also that I do have the, oops, I just need to sit in a different way here. That we do have the male person here. Again, this is not related to any gender. But let's say this is your love interest. We do have the love interest here related to the situation as well. Those two cards next to each other could also refer to working alone, which means being self-employed. So it might be that this person is self-employed and really loves doing what this person does. But it also could refer of someone withdrawing the stability, saying no to stability and saying no to the love. And that might well be because we have a snake here. So it might be that there's another person involved. If there is no other person involved, this card just signifies that there are some complications or delays. Also around this person, we do have the book, which could indicate that this person is very clever, very intelligent, very knowledgeable. Maybe it's a teacher, maybe this person is in some sort of education and learning something at the moment. But also sometimes the book can stand for something that is hidden. So I do have to say that so far the vibes that I get here with this person is like, oh, and it's also a karmic partner or a lesson related to this. It might be that this person has responsibilities with another woman and a family. So the vibes I get from this person feels a little bit, well, yeah, let's say complicated at least. So we do see something that could be like a burden, some responsibilities, or maybe a karmic situation, or a lesson related to stability or family life, or the house, a house situation, which is also related here to deep feelings, maybe some sort of wounds, because this is the depth of the soul, the moon. Also, of course, intuition and psychic abilities. But in this relation, I feel more like it's about deep feelings, and feel like there is, the energy is not clear here. So it might be that you get like nice compliments through text, but also it seems like something is transforming here. And maybe this is about that this situation here is stagnant with this person, because as I've said, the energy doesn't seem clear. Yes, there is a person related to your love life, but there are difficulties, or another woman, maybe even a family situation, maybe even something hidden here, and also the withdrawal of the emotions. When I now come to the ring, we do have the lilies here, and you can't see them, but maybe you've just seen them. I actually do have those lilies here right next to me, and lilies are a sign, they are super sensual. They smell incredible, they look incredible, and this is why they are also related to sexuality, because they are so sensual. So it seems like there is a sensual relationship. They can stand for purity and for harmony, but I would say related to what I see here, and also you're very far away. And that could indicate the conflict that we have, because it seems like this is not really moving forward with this person. That there's a very sensual relationship you have to this person. Of course, it could mean that this person has another person, like another woman or another man, and that you are the secret here. So let's just continue a little bit to get a bit more information here. What I do need to take for this person as well is this mountain, which means there is a blockage. Maybe this person is blocked We do have the fox here. Fox is also a very, very, you don't really know what you get with the fox. It's also a very clever person. And also the snake here. Snake and fox could stand for manipulation or trying to cover something. It might be that someone is not very honest here with the communication that is happening, because the fox is in the house of communication. And then we do have the clover here. Again, clover is luck, and it's also something that comes in quick or gets better quick. I think you say quickly then. Anyway, you know what I mean. But also sometimes this can stand for someone who's just like easygoing, like, oh no, you know what, this is just an easy love for me. I don't want to have any restrictions. I don't have any responsibilities. So that could refer here to this person as well. This person is blocked. The blockage is in the house, so the house of family. And then the fox again in the house of the letter. It might be that you have communication about this other person. So I do feel like you know what's going on. And I do feel like you are hoping for this thing here to resolve. But I do feel this person is blocked. If I wouldn't have some of the cards, then this might be the situation of this person maybe leaving the snake, separating from the snake. But I do feel there's like a lot anchored with this person. So I feel like this person, it's a bit difficult here. And again, it might be that you're just having a sensual relationship, here. There is also in the house of decision, let's see. And the house of decision is the scythe. Oh wow, and the scythe is also, that is the placement where the scythe would usually be. So I do feel like there's something about a decision related to this man, and either the man, I always fall into the genders, so just don't bother when I like go into genderification here. It doesn't matter, this is just like the other person. There's something about the person cutting him or herself off, or you cutting the person off. So there is something around this, but it also seems like this is leading here to a transformation. So maybe you get clear about what it is that you want, and about the conflict that you have with this not really moving forward. And this is also why we could have the ship in your house, because the ship can say, I'm moving away. I'm moving forward. I'm making the decision now, leaving this person. Yes, it was like sunshine. This person was like so, you were so happy with this person here when you met, but maybe it just didn't develop to more than a physical, sensual relationship. And also, I have to say, looking at the decision, it's going to be like a karmic life lesson, a karmic cycle that you completed. Because this is the house of the cross, and the cross again is a karmic life lesson, or a lesson in general. So I do feel like this decision to cut him or herself off in whatever way this occurs is something karmically. So before we stop this reading now, I want to quickly go into the area of your work life, and this again is your work life. It might be that you work with this person. Maybe even the snake is in maybe that's like a thing that the snake is at your work, like his or her wife. Okay, well, anyway, the snake should be a woman. So it might be, if this is a man, that also the snake is at the work life. But I do feel more, for most of you, it's about that this person you are involved with might be someone from your work life, and it's very complicated. So in that sense, I would say it's very complicated. Maybe this is a big company, because this is also could be the sign for a big company, the Tower. And there will be, it seems like work related, there might be a new beginning here. But again, maybe you are withdrawing, maybe he is withdrawing. We could then see the lilies as a new harmony coming in, harmony and new coming into your work life. So let me see, is there anything else? Oh yes, and with this person also, the lilies again here as well. So it might be that this is just like a sexual thing for this person. And it seems like you're gonna have new insights about this topic. So yeah, that's the only thing I can see here around the topic of work. So yeah, I know I want to try to like keep the balance of not having it too much of a love reading, but that's literally just what I see here. So I don't see more around the work area. The only thing I see is that it might be that you're working with this person together. Otherwise, there are cards missing on this side. And the only thing I can see here is that this is the house of work, and the bear means someone with an influential position. So maybe you are having an influential position on at work, or maybe it's a very influential work for you. That could be the case as well. Yeah, I do feel like we're gonna leave it at that for this time, and I hope you resonated with the reading. If so, leave a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel. If you want your own personal reading, just go to my website avalonrituals.com, and the link is below the video, and there you can book. This was just the lenormand. If you have a specific situation, specific questions, just put your situation, type your situation in the box, in the little field that you can find next to the card reading order section, and then I can lay the cards out for your specific question. Have a lovely day, sending you so much love and blessings from Avalon, and see you soon.